I feel like E.T. I'm going home. Anyway. We're back!
We have returned this time for our 4th instalment. We did a ride along too.
We rode along. We saw Ride Along 2.
We went to see Ride Along 2.
We did.
And we recorded it.
Ice Cube does an act.
Kevin Hart does I'm not going to tell you what he does. It was an experience that was had by all.
I do point and thumbs
You do
up.
that. We both do that quite a bit.
Thumbs up. Keep watching.
Keep watching. Why should they keep watching? Why are you still here?
You're nice people.
But this week we went to see Ride Along 2. It's a film that happened to our faces.
We watched it. That's what we did.
I think... Just watch.
Just go ahead and just carry on. We'll come back in a bit. We'll speak to you in a bit.
So...
Anyway, yeah.
Ride Along 2.
So, I hadn't seen Ride Along 1 until last night.
I haven't seen it still.
You haven't seen
so
Ride Along 1?
You have to talk me through it. Tell me what it's about.
Okay, buddy cop movie, Kevin Hart, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube is his brother-in-law.
Alright.
After this, like, super fucking criminal who no one's ever seen, because apparently anyone who ever sees him fucking he kills, which is just bizarre to me. Because, like, surely he has no associates then. Everybody's just dead. Ice Cube's getting told off by his fucking chief. He's like, dude, you can't keep having gun fights and
Proper
stuff.
buddy cop movie
Yeah,
style.
yeah. Like, you're suspended, man. You're too reckless. Obviously, Ice Cube hears that Kevin Hart wants to join the police. They go on a ride along together. And they're on this ride along, and all this weird shit keeps happening. And it's because Ice Cube is set up with his buddies at the police department to fuck around with Kevin Hart. And then Kevin Hart gets wind that they're fucking winding him up, and then they go to this other place where they think something's happening, but it's not. It's a real gunfight, and Kevin Hart's doing all this shit. Yeah, thinks it's all bullshit or whatever. They sort of have this look, you know, like in every buddy cop film where it's like, you broke my trust, man.
Oh yeah.
We were best friends and all this stuff, and like that all happens, and they have this little tiff, and then and there's a big gunfight and stuff, and Kevin Hart's really brave, which is pretty standard. And it's funny because his character plays like this Call of Duty game a lot, and he's like telling off the sounds of these guns and stuff, and like Ice Cube's like, how do you know that? And he's like, it's the game, man. It's in real life.
It literally sounds like 6 dudes have sat around in a boardroom and gone, we need to make a new buddy cop movie. What can we do?
Yeah, let's get Kevin Hart, and
Ice Cube, and a ton of shit. You just stalled the car.
So yeah, that brings us to Ride Along 2.
Wow.
Which is not a ride along. So yeah, trailer.
There were parts of it that made me laugh.
Yeah,
there
don't
were
get
parts
wrong.
of it
don't
that made me want to kill myself.
Ride Along 1. I said to you last night I'd give a 4 out of 10. But it was so like
it's so cliche that the whole Miami cop scene it's so overplayed and so overdone. Bad Boys did it. The Bad Boys did it right. The trailer makes me think there are going to be a few things that I find funny, and like 100% of the things that I'm going to enjoy about this movie are going to be Olivia Munn.
Oh yeah.
I hate Kevin Hart so much.
Oh wow, I feel you're passionate.
No, like I genuinely cannot stand the man. And it's not because of any other like real overarching reason other than the fact that he seems like a guy that's been told he's funny so much that he's just like, oh, I must be funny. So he like acts up to it. He's like the class clown. He tries so hard to be hilarious at all times.
Like I feel your bitterness towards him.
That he tries so hard, and it just comes off as really desperate and needy and annoying, and so I hate it. I hate it. I don't know, this could go either one of 2 ways. I could have come out of the film going, actually he's not that bad, or come out of this film going, yep, we need to burn that guy's house down.
Wow.
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again.
We're about to pull up.
We are approaching the cinema.
You have arrived at your destination.
Why is this film not available in IMAX?
Because it's Ride Along 2.
Are you wonky again?
No, we're f***ing off. It's always straight. It's been straight every time. We're going to go watch a film. We'll give you all our musings afterwards.
Break 'em.
Right, I'm just gonna go.
Like I say, I can feel it all pumped up in you. So,
point one. That film was crazy for exposition. One of the first lines that is directed at Ben, Kevin Hart's character, is, "You're a cadet, barely 1 month out of the academy," and that's like within a minute of the film starting.
Yeah.
And it pretty much sets the tone for the entire film.
Yeah.
Right. Point number two: the action set pieces, of which there were 3,
yes,
were completely undermined by all sense of logic, by the laws of physics, and by ridiculous CGI, which was obviously intended to be funny, but actually was just fucking stupid as hell.
Like the video game.
The video game bullshit. Oh my fucking god. Point number 3. There wasn't as much humour as you'd think there was, but all humour fell completely flat.
Apart from, like, the kids in the cinema.
There was like a 8-year-old child who was absolutely loving it.
Yeah, he was in hysterics.
Ken Jeong is usually a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
He's f***ing abysmal in that movie. Like the driest comedy character in the world.
Yep. You didn't watch number 1.
No.
As much as it was ridiculous with the action set pieces and stuff, that is a better film than the first film, which obviously isn't saying too much.
No.
I feel like Kevin Hart just overacts.
Oh, he tries so
like,
hard.
Don't get me wrong, like, I get the humour he's going for,
Yeah.
but...
Did you not see what I mean? Where it's like he's clearly been told that he's
I feel
funny.
like he was trying to be Ace Ventura in that film as well.
A little bit. He was easily the worst part of that movie.
He was the bit that actually I did chuckle at in the film was he's in the trailer where he plays the fucking African prince
ambassador.
dude.
Yeah,
that's the best bit he does in the film.
Really, yeah, and that's saying something because that didn't even spark a laugh out of me.
I chuckled. I wouldn't say I laughed. Like, was like, ha ha. I was like, huh. My favourite line in the film. And this isn't a spoiler. My favourite line in the film was, "This tequila is the rarest on the market. It can't be purchased anywhere." Where the f*** is it on sale? Who's selling it? If it's the rarest on the market, there's a market. Some f*** is selling it. So how did you purchase it if it's not purchasable?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Right off the bat, like 100%, it is not as bad as some of the films that I've seen recently. It's not as bad as Fantastic Four. It's not as bad as Minions.
As that. Wow.
That cracked a smile out of me, if only for how stupid it was. The script draws out like it was written by a 4-year-old. I could sit at my computer for half an hour and bash out a script that is far superior to that. The film's only an hour and a half long, but I could have sworn that it's like 3 hours long, because that felt like I've just wasted a large percentage of my entire life.
Literally, do you know what I just feel? Like, you remember this film more in depth than I do. I must admit, I'm sat here a little blank with what I've just watched, which I think sums it up, really. I'm literally having to say nothing on this because you're covering all bases. This is one of those films where it's not so bad it's worth seeing to see because it's bad, and it's not so good or marginally good to see it because it's worth checking out. It's in between. It is a limbo movie. It's just there. It exists. Yeah. So that was our I want to say review.
I can call it a review. I, up until this point, haven't been as passionate about a film ever as I've been about that film.
And I think this week you felt the true fire that burns within coal.
I think the flu that I had last week has just cleared a path for all the hate.
We're going to go ahead and just give this a score now.
Because there's not much else to say that I haven't already said.
I think we've said it all. I'm going to give it a 35 out of 88.
Okay, nice score. I'm going to give it a 12.
A 12? Whoa, shit!
As I said before, this is not a film that you go to the cinema to watch for money. This is a film, don't give money to those people, because look what happened. We got Ride Along 1, and then we got Ride Along 2. I've still not seen Ride Along 1, and based off the back of Ride Along 2, I'm never going to see that film. And if I encounter a copy of the DVD or Blu-ray of Ride Along 1, you know what I'm going to do with it. The only reason it got the extra 10 is Olivia Munn.
Wow, you gave that a 2.
I would have given it a 2 if it weren't for Olivia Munn.
Ooh, you know what, I'm not even going to argue with him this week. PopVulture score? 12 out of 88. So if you like this video, if you could subscribe, if you can deal with such hatred in your videos, if you could subscribe, like, please give us a like. A like would be nice. Give us a share. A share would be even more nice. And if you can drop us a comment, let us know if you think he's a dick for hating Kevin Hart so much. Come back to us next week. We'll record another fucking review on another fucking movie. Hopefully be fucking better than fucking Ride Along fucking 2.
You're just trying to catch up now.
Yeah, I am.
Pack it in.
We'll see you next week.
Go back, watch
He
our
might
videos.
cool down.
I might have cooled down by now.
What's the previous shit? We might have a little box here, mate.
It won't be that
Click
high.
on somewhere here. I'm looking at the screen to know we're
Maybe
here.
here. Might be
Maybe
here.
maybe
Might put it
TV
here.
level.
Might put it here. Do what you want.
So yeah, do what you want. Come back next week. Cheers.
Come back. Don't. Likes.
No, do come back. Calm down. See you next week.